Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Latanya with Gift Baskets with Styles. And tonight I wanted to show y'all the completion version of my weekend bag that I had did the other day on my live. So the other day on my live, I was at my mom's house and I needed some more stuffing to make this work. So tonight I wanted to show you the finished product, what I did. Um So if you was on my live, you know that I did the Dove hand wash. I did a face brush with some face mask. I did a black pajama set, pants set that we got from Family Dollar. I did a Dove body wash. I joined it with some roses. This cosmetic bag and eye mask and socks came with the weekender bag. I did a sponge that I got from Family Dollars. And I also used one of um, the little cute glass jars that I got from Dollar Tree. And inside of this glass jar, I end up putting in some of the bath salts in it. And in the back, of this pajama set is a pretty blanket. So what I'm gonna do tonight is wrap it up since I didn't get a chance to do that on my live. So what I'm gonna do tonight is wrap it up. And for your beginner basket makers, I wanted to show you how you could take a cellophane roll, which I'm gonna show you this one. I did a cellophane roll that I'm taking, and it is a size 50 square feet, 50 by 30. And I actually got this roll from the Goodwill, and I paid about 50 cents for it. So not this particular roll. This is just the roll that I wanted to show you. But the roll that's on here that I'm about to use tonight, this is the roll that I'm using for this bag. So like I said, for your beginner basket makers, I wanted to show you how you can use a roll to wrap your gifts with. I sometimes use shrink wrap. I sometimes use bags, and I use cellophane roll also. So depending on the actual gift is what I will use. But tonight I want to show you how to go about using a cellophane roll. So what I do is measure everything up. That side has been measured, so I let it drop. And now I'm gonna take my scissors and cut along the roll so I can have my front piece. And these are not my correct scissors, but they are snagging a little bit, so I'm gonna have to change my scissors up. But it did good. You take your roll, you set it to the side. All right. So now I have my front piece here. And I have my back piece. All right. And I'm just making sure everything is even, good and secure. And I'm going to start off, I'm going to bring the basket closer to me so I won't have to stretch as much. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is gather my back by still holding the front piece. And I'm going to come in and pinch the middle of the front. Hold on. It's easier when I'm not doing it on camera. But I'm going to take my pieces and make sure they are good and even. And since I moved the bag, I want to make sure I'm good. And all right, so now what I'm going to do, take the back and my front, and I'm going to pitch it together, and I'm going to slowly start to bring my cellophane in to one another, which I want this front piece to kind of like overlap the back, so that way any excess is going towards the back. You want to keep everything kind of good and tight and secure. And I'm just going to bring the sides up on the other side. Bring it to the middle until you're able to touch the side. Now, you go and look. You want to take every piece, gently pull, because cellophane can rip if you pull too hard. But pull until you get everything secure. All right, you see a little gap here. You want to make sure you take all the front piece and gather it to the back. It's okay that this is right here because you're going to eventually close it up. But you want to make sure you have no gaps or nothing open in the front. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what I'm talking about. So in the front, you want to make sure that everything is good and tight. That you have everything good and tight. And that is the purpose of pulling the paper, to make sure you have everything snug. This side looks good. You got this side. You want this side coming to the back. Let me turn it back around so I can see what I'm doing. And making sure I got everything the way I want it. Okay. So it looks like I got everything the way I want it. So I'm just making sure I secure. Pull. Okay. And now I'm gonna secure it. And I usually use a twist tie. That's what I usually use. Or, you know, most people say a Chanel stem or what have you. That's what I use. But use whatever you prefer to tie it off. And I don't tie it as tight because sometimes you may have to go back and adjust a little plastic, which I don't like that right there. But I'm going to show you a way to fix it. So, now that I got it secure, and you can hold it, I'm going to take some tape. And when it comes to something like this, I like my wide tape because it tends to hold, it tends to cover a bigger portion of the gift, and I don't have to use all that tape. I'm going to use this to guide me. So I'll cut me a piece, and I like to keep my tape going, so I'll fold it down a certain way. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, it would be messed up. Excuse me, I have to do this over. So let me take a piece of tape. Let's do a small piece instead, because the big piece want to act up. So let's take a piece of tape, and we're going to make sure we have everything. I'm going to hold this a little bit more so that way I want to make sure everything is in here good and secure the way I want it. So I'm going to take this back, and I'm pulling on this back piece to kind of tighten it up. So what I'm going to do is take this back piece and then this front piece and overlap. And my piece of tape. And it's going to go right there. Then I'm going to take another piece of tape. I'm going to slide this to the edge. And this time I'm going to use, since I'm trying to keep this tight, like I said, I haven't tightened it like I want it yet. But I'm going to show you how to do that in a few seconds. So I'm sitting here holding it. And I'm going to slide it to the edge. And you take it and fold it under. Add your tape. And as you can see, I'm going to push it up under here. Take another piece. Take another piece. And pull and secure. Alright, so now I have that side like I want it. Now I'm going to make sure I take out any air that's in this bag. And that's the reason why I was holding on to my top piece to get all my air out. Now, I'm going to go in. And make sure everything is secure. Now, by me pulling out that air, everything is good the way I want it. Everything is good in the way I want it, and now I can tightly secure this basket. Good and secure. Alright. So now I'm going to go back again and take some tape. And I'm going to find that opening from the side. And I'm going to go and secure it. Make sure I follow the seam to it so I can secure it. And I'm going to take my tape. Let's find a piece again. Hold on. So take it and secure it. And put the piece of tape right there in the back. And that's going to hold it. Okay. I want to see something. This right here is moving, and I don't really want it to move like that. So I'm trying to see what I want to do. So this tape, let's take a piece of tape in here. It's secure. It's just not really secure like I would like it to be. I want to make sure nothing falls. I just want it to lean back a little bit. I'm going to try to put it where nobody can see it. And then what I can do also is add an extra piece of tape up here in the front